Takes a while for me to go through a collection. I've bought as many as 45 boxes, which is a lot of comics, 9,000 comics at once, and it's taken me a week to go through. Or people will bring in a little stack of 20 or 30, and there may be treasures in there, who knows. I try and buy everything. I try not to pick through because people want to get out of comics and they want to sell what they have. I don't want to leave them with just the junk. I consider myself the comic book adoption guy. I'm not in there for the big money, but I want to find that comic a good home. Well, a normal day, we open at 10, so I like to get there at 9:30 with a box of stuff, comics, records, DVDs. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it starts to get busier. So by then I've got everything blended in, all the new stuff put in. You have to keep new stuff every time or else the people just won't keep coming back.
That is so cool.
Yeah, how to become a hockey star, not just a hockey player.
Yeah, a star.
People seem to like Spider-Man, they like Batman, they like Deadpool. Whatever's popular, I try and buy up in bulk so I can resell. The stories used to be, here's a good guy, here's a bad guy, they fight. The good guy usually wins. But they just got so psychological in the 90s. The stories got more complicated and more detailed. And it kind of made me turn off reading them. I still enjoy them, I still collect them, but I just don't read them like I used to. Back in the 60s, it was when Spider-Man was starting out, and it had storylines that you could relate to, like high school kid problems and that. I like the artwork. There's certain artists that appeal to me. I don't know, it was just an escape. I was told, it had to be 15 years ago, that with the internet, comics are going to die. There's no way they're going to keep going because people will just go online and buy them or just read them online. But that never happened. People just like to hold the comic, I guess. Before the movie comes out, I find like anytime they mention a certain possible storyline, those comics shoot up. So luckily I have these comics behind me that are dollar comics now, but next week when they mention somebody in a movie, there's going to be $20 comics in there. I'm finding nowadays the younger kids, they just want the key issues. They don't want to collect them all. It's more of an investment nowadays, I believe. I used to just read them.